thank you. No, it's fine. All right, here we go. Sends it behind the net to the far corner for Roche. Off the wing to the blue line, but not out. Colts play that puck back in deep behind the Flyers blue line, or goal line. Akey to DeCamillis on his backhand. DeCamillis down the right wing. Takes it in over the Colts blue line. DeCamillis cuts in front, pass across to Hunter. That was deflected behind him. Hunter in the boards. Akey to Jeffrey Stedman. His shot missed wide. Goes to the far corner. Colts pick it up to the half boards. Play just past Akey. Colts up through center ice. In over the Flyers blue line. They'll chip it to the near corner. Jeffrey Stedman and Nickel on it. Hunter steps in. Colts to the point. Akey falling. Clears it to the blue line. Nickel pokes it out. Colts in. Nickel clears the puck out through center ice. Kicks it in over the blue line. Colts regroup, send that down the left wing. Past everybody, down for icing. 8:46 to go in the first period. Nickel steps in to take the face off for the Flyers. From draw, Colts pick it up in the far corner. Colts are on the far wing. Lunny's there to pick it up. Sends it back to the corner. Lunny waits there. Nickel steps in to give him a hand. Loose puck picked up by the Colts. Colts up the near side. To the half-boards. Way stops out at the blue line. Gets a shot blocked in front. Colts clear that down the right side. Way. At the Flyers blue line. Send that down into the Colts territory. Savory on the forecheck. Lunny on the far half boards, picks up the puck and brings it to the corner. Lunny behind the net. Comes up the near side, bouncing puck. Sends it up the boards to Way. He winds up, lets a shot go. Missed wide, rebound. Almost came out front. Colts to the far corner, up to the half boards. O'Shea pinching. Keeps it there. O'Shea battling along the far boards. Lunny steps in. Colts couldn't clear it. Lunny off the wing to the far corner. Colts to the near half boards. Way at the blue line. Gets stood up. Colts get the puck to center ice. Andrade shoves that over the far wing for Felix. Felix. How is that not a hooking, tripping, something? Centering pass by Andrade was blocked by the Colts. Pass up to the middle. Andrade strips it. Gets some space. Gets a shot off. Rebound. Kelly with the backhand. And Colts goaltender jumps on that one for the whistle. $7:14 to go in the first period. Andrade in for the draw. Andrade wins it back to Stedman. He fires shot off the pad. Rebound goes to the far blue line, just out of Roche's reach. Roche back at center to the Flyers blue line. He'll send that up the right side for Felix. Felix tries to step around 2. He does. Throws it on net. Loose puck. Shot under the pads. Kelly couldn't jam that one in before the Colts goaltender holds it. Good pressure here by the Flyers. Partway through the first period.
Every one of them is giving up and giving it down.
Akey steps in for the draw. Brings that back to O'Shea and a slot shot through traffic. Loose puck. DeCamillis was on it, but the goaltender covered it for the whistle. Akey back in for the draw. Akey wins it through his legs. Colts pick it up to the blue line. Just squirts past O'Shea and Way. O'Shea back in the Flyers territory. Puck comes all the way to Tippmann. Way out. Covers it for the whistle. The Colts had 2 men coming in against O'Shea. Akey back in for the draw. Colts win it back to the blue line. Shot through traffic off of Akey's back. Bounces towards the blue line, but not out. Colts in the right side. Centering attempt off of Akey. He keeps that behind the net. Akey to the blue line, but not out. Colts fire it back in behind the Flyers territory. Way around the near wing to the blue line. Blocked there by O'Shea. DeCamillis tries to strip it. Akey overskates it. DeCamillis to Akey, up the center ice. Colts fire it right back in the Flyers territory. Way in the near corner. Starts moving, steps around, picks up the loose puck, gets it to just in front of Hunter. That'll go right in front of the Colts bench. Colts turn it around at center ice. And over the right side, way offside. 5:46 to go with the period. Nickel in for the draw. Loose puck picked up by Savory. He'll bring it down the left side. Savory in over the blue line, dropped it there. Colts clear that to center ice, just out of Jeffrey Stedman's reach. Roche back to collect it. Roche to Lunny on the right side. Lunny cuts back through the middle. Hits the brakes at the blue line, makes it just onside. Lunny to the far boards. That centering attempt was picked off. Nickel behind the net. To Lunny out front. Lunny has time with it, gets the shot. That was blocked. Loose puck on net. Colts out to the far half boards. They'll skate it out of the blue line. Lunny chasing. Colts off the boards in deep to the Flyers territory. Lunny behind the net to the near corner. Colts are there. Misplay. Savory to Nickel. Nickel's outlet pass picked off by the Colts. Still onside. Roche off the wing to Lunny down the right side. Colts play back in their own end. Nickel on the forecheck. Colts play to the right side up through the middle. Savory to Nickel off his back foot. Colts pick it up. Colts in over the Flyers blue line. Misfire. Nickel clears that to the blue line, but not out. Shot through traffic. Missed wide. Roche off the wing to Kelly. Kelly sends that up to center ice. Colts dump it right back in. Roche hits the brakes off the far boards for Felix. He'll chip that to center ice. Colts play back towards the Flyers blue line. Andrade comes up with it. Drives it in over the Colts blue line. Cuts through the middle. Andrade lost the handle at the last second. Kelly in the near corner. Colts up the right side. Get the puck through center ice. Way stands up his man. Colts chip it around him. Gain the territory. Felix plays it behind the net to the far corner. The Colts pick it up. Out front, shot through traffic. That missed to the near side. Colts back in behind the Flyers goal. Out the far side, shot missed behind the net to the near corner. Kelly battling, gets it to the half boards. Andrade tries to pull it out. Colts with a shot. Dittman gloves it, holds on to it for the whistle. 3:25 to go in the first period. Akey in for the face-off. One back by the Colts. Shot from the half boards, that missed. Roche dumps his man. Puck goes to the far corner. Colts are on it. Back to Roche. He sends it up the right wing. DeCamillis clears the blue line. Colts send it right back in. They think they're offside. DeCamillis back to Roche. Roche across the middle to Hunter. Does a good job of keeping a hold of that one. In over the blue line. Hunter cuts through some traffic. Shoots. Misfired. Puck goes to the near corner. Shot off the side of the goal. Akey picks up the loose puck. Akey to the far corner. Pass the puck, boys. To the blue line. Jeffrey Stedman lifts it back to the far corner. DeCamillis pressuring. Akey at the half boards. Tries to step out front. Pass the puck around. Shot through the blue paint. Comes to the near half boards. Hunter on it. Gets it back to the corner. Colts. Play to Hunter. We'll send that to Roche up the blue line across to Jeffrey Stedman. He tips that to Hunter, who sends it across ice. Akey to Roche. Under pressure. Colts clear the zone. Akey picks the puck up. Tries to send it down the right side. Hunter in over the blue line. Steps through one to the near side. Shot off the shoulder. Rebound cleared out of the way. Colts chip it to the near wing. Akey picks it up. Comes off the board with it. Under pressure, throws it out front. DeCamillis couldn't get a stick on it. DeCamillis behind the net to the near corner. Up to Jeffrey Stedman at the point. He throws it in towards the net. DeCamillis just overskated it. Colts to the near half boards. Hunter shoves his man. Played back to Jeffrey Stedman. He walks in, lets a shot go. That missed just wide. Rebound to Roche at the point. He fires it on net. Loose puck off the inside post. DeCamillis tipped that one, almost got a goal. Colts send that down the ice. Icing waved off. Roche back to collect it. 1:18 to go in the period. Roche to the blue line. Lunny picks it up. Lunny shakes off a bit of a hook in over the blue line. Lunny tries to get it across the center. Does. Shot by Nickel. Missed just wide. Rebound. Cleared to the near half boards. Way winds up at the point. Lets a shot go. That was blocked in front. Nickel, quick shot, and held for the whistle. 56 seconds to go in the period. Nickel in for the faceoff. Wins it back to Way. Way steps around the attacker, walks in front, lets a shot go. Doesn't get all of it. The puck's cleared to the near corner. Colts behind their net. Play it out the far side. O'Shea in hard. Colts send that down the Flyers' end for icing. Nickel steps in to take the face off. Bouncing puck, Colts to the half boards. Nickel got a stick on it. In some traffic. Savory pokes it out, shoots off the crossbar. Comes to Lunny. He gets stick checked. Lunny back to pick up the loose puck. 25 seconds to go in the period. Lunny with the shot, tipped in front. Goaltender tracked that into his glove and holds on for the whistle. Nickel back in for one more. Gets that to O'Shea at the point. O'Shea winds up, throws it on that, missed just wide. 15 seconds to go. Savory on the loose puck in the near corner. Colts to the half boards. Poked out by Nickel. Colts on it. We'll just play to the far corner. Off the wing, Lunny from the point. Fired just high at the buzzer, and that'll do it for the first period. Here we go to start the second period. After a score in over the left wing, the Colts territory, they'll bring it back to the corner. Kelly on it. Loose puck, picked up by the Colts. They'll bring it behind their net to the near side. Off the wing to the blue line. Roche kept it in. Andretti backs him up on the point. Felix gets tripped up. Loose puck picked up by the Colts. They'll skate it out over the blue line. Colts chip it down the left side. Roche in the corner. Centering attempt off of Andretti. He picks the puck up. Sends it up the left wing to the blue line, but not out. Loose puck. Felix on it. Sends it up the right side to center ice. Andretti picks it up in over the blue line. Andretti cuts in front, shoots. Bad save, loose puck. Covered for the whistle. Couple close calls by the Flyers here. Akey in for the draw. Bouncing puck through the ref's legs to the near corner. DeCamillis wins that battle, comes in front. Loose puck. Picked up by the Colts shot. Or a clearing attempt off of Kelly's skate. Colts behind the net to the far side. Hunter on the loose puck, chips it, doesn't get past the defenders. Colts up the wing. O'Shea holds the blue line, dumps it back into the corner. Colts turn and send that down the ice. Savory back to pick it up behind his own net to the near corner, off the wing for DeCamillis. DeCamillis takes it up through center ice, under pressure, tries to send it across to Hunter. Colts down the right side and over the Flyers blue line. O'Shea's on his man, drives him to the far corner. DeCamillis stepping in to help him out. O'Shea still in the corner battling. DeCamillis gets bumped. He does the same thing. He's going to the box. Flyers penalty, number 7, Luca DeCamillis. 2 minutes for body contact. For Stedman, up the wing to Nickel. He turns, fires it down the ice. Lunny pressuring. Colts pick it up behind the net. Lunny's there. Got a piece of it to the far wing. Colts regroup in their own end. They'll send it up the left side. Kicked in over the Flyers blue line. Roche is on his man. Picks up the loose puck, and he's going to the box for that. Flyers penalty. Number 79, Dane Roche. 2 minutes for body contact. 5-on-3 for a minute 26 or less. Lunny in for the draw. Colts win it back to the point. Quick shot. Doesn't get all of it. Loose puck comes to Lunny. He turns and fires that down the ice. On target. Colts goaltender kicks it to the near corner. Colts pick it up. Flyers setting up their defense at center ice. Colts through center. In over the Flyers blue line. Drops it there to the far side. Thrown towards the net. Off to the post. Rebound cleared out behind the net. Up the near side. Colts with it in the near corner. Quick shot. One-timer, and they scored. Andretti picks up a loose puck and fires it. Drops it there in the corner. Off the wing. That'll go down the ice. Andretti pressuring in front of the net. Colts to the near corner. Andretti just about stripped it. Colts played up the right side. To center, Jeffrey Stedman. To Way. Way steps around one. Back to Jeffrey Stedman. Killing some time. Stedman lifts that through the air to the near corner. The Colts defense were waiting there. Colts up the left side. In over the Flyers blue line. Jeffrey Stedman pressuring. Andretti steps in. Loose puck cleared out of the zone. Felix almost got a break. Colts coming off the bench, poked that one off his stick. Back in over the Flyers blue line. Felix cleared to the blue line, but not out. Colts at the half boards. Box out, shot. Bad save by Dittman. Rebound. Comes to the blue line, back to 5-on-5. Roche out of the back to 5-on-5. Akey steps in to take the face-off. Akey. Won by the Colts. Picked up by the Colts, rather. O'Shea in the far corner. Off the wing to the blue line. That clears. DeCamillis just overskated it. Akey tries to get it up to him. Loose puck picked up by Akey at center ice. Akey in over the Colts blue line to the near side. He'll get it to the corner. Picked up by DeCamillis. He gets tripped up. And the Colts are going to the penalty box for tripping. 10 minutes to go. Akey wins it back. DeCamillis backhands that towards the net. Colts pick it up. Fired that to center ice. O'Shea with a good glove. Grabs that at center ice. Plays to Savory. Back to O'Shea. O'Shea up the middle. Stripped by the Colts. Back to Savory. Start moving. Savory across to Hunter in over the left side. His shot was blocked by the Colts. O'Shea from the point. Fires that behind the net to the near side. DeCamillis lets that go to Savory to the point. Colts strip it. Bring it down the left side. Colts in over the blue line. O'Shea back. Breaks it up. Keeps it in the near corner. Colts still on it. They'll pin it along the boards. Akey and O'Shea trying to rip it out of there. Nickel steps in too. Puck's frozen, so they'll call it. 9:05 to go in the period. Nickel in for the face-off. One back by the Colts to the blue line. Quick shot. Pops over the lone Colt in front of the net. Luckily, Jeffrey Stedman back to pick it up. Off the wing to Way. He'll just fire it out of the zone. I guess he doesn't realize that the Flyers are on the power play. Roche picks up the loose puck. Passed across to Way at center ice. Way plays it back almost to Lunny. Colts pick it up. Jeffrey Stedman clears the zone down the left side. Nickel pressing. Way backs him up. Way in over the blue line. Gets the puck to the far corner. Nickel swiped at it. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Clear to the blue line. Hops over Jeffrey Stedman's stick and down to the far corner of the Flyers zone. Roche back to collect it. Up to Lunny on the right side. Lunny with 8 seconds to go on the penalty. Breaks out over the blue line. Lunny through center. And over the Colts territory. Backhand pass to Way. Back to 5-on-5. Way to front. Dittman kicks that offside. And Colts play to the near corner. Back behind the net to the far side. Jeffrey Stedman to Roche. Roche off the wing to Lunny. Lunny chips it around the attacker. Doesn't clear the zone. Roche back in deep. Roche intended for Lunny. That comes to the blue line but not out. Colts fire it down the wing. Tipped by Roche. Behind. Picked up by Andrade. Andrade down the left side. In over the Flyers blue line to the corner, or the Colts blue line to the corner. Andrade sends it behind the net to the near side for Felix. Felix keeps it in deep. Kelly to Way at the point. He fires just over the net. Rebound comes to the near half boards where the Colts pick it up. Colts pass up through center. Way's there. Tries to send it down the ice. Colts block it in over the Flyers blue line. Shot. Kicked out the side. Colts on the loose puck to the blue line. Felix steps around the defense. Felix down the right side and over the blue line. He's alone. Felix shoots. Loose puck. Bad save by the Colts goaltender. Kelly couldn't get there to bury the rebound. .6:24 to go in the second period. Akey in for the face-off. DeCamillis out front, loose puck off the side of the net. DeCamillis in the corner. Akey steps in. DeCamillis gets driven down by the Colts defense. And then cross-check. Loose puck, touched by Hunter. And the Flyers are going back. Camilla steps in for the face-off. Off the line of referee's legs, Colts play back to the point. Cross to the right side, shot through traffic. Loose puck. They'll bury the rebound. Nickel in for the face-off. One back by the Colts. They'll play it up the right side and over the Flyers blue line. Jeffrey Stedman back to pick up the loose puck. He'll fire it off the backboards to the near side. Lunny up the right side. Gets center, steps around the defenseman. Lunny to the corner. Has a bit of room. Throws it out front. Flyers weren't in front of the net. Avery, his centering attempt hits a stick. Nickel on the loose puck, chips it to the corner. Lunny off the wing. Jeffrey Stedman, who sends it back into Lunny. That hops over a stick, comes to the near side. Colts off the boards. The half boards, they'll chip that to the blue line and out. Left there, Nickel chases the man back in the zone. Knocks the puck loose. Savory, half a stride behind, wasn't there in time. Colts up the right side. Stopped there by Jeffrey Stedman. Nickel brings it back the other way in over the blue line to the far corner. Nickel tries to center it to Savory. His shot didn't get all of it. Colts play it up the right side. Jeffrey Stedman off the glass. Back in over the Colts blue line. The Flyers were offside. They're changing. Colts up the left wing. The right wing, rather. Stop there. Colts are offside. Same thing the Flyers did. They changed. Jeffrey Stedman behind the net for O'Shea. Colts play that to the near corner. Colts up the wing to the blue line. Shot through traffic. Blocked there by O'Shea. Andrade up to Savory. Across to Lunny down the right side. Lunny stopped at the blue line. Colts chipped it in their own zone. Andrade turns the pressure. And the Colts played out the right side. Andrade at center. Slows him down for a second. Jeffrey Stedman stops it at the half boards. Colts lift it high into the air. Felix in the far corner. Felix around to Kelly. Kelly off the wing to the blue line, but not out. O'Shea's there. He'll send it back behind the Flyers' goal. Colts on it. They'll try to get it out front. Kelly picks up the loose puck. Chases it out of the zone. Stop there just at the Flyers' blue line. And the Colts dump it back in. 3.5 minutes to go in the second period. Flyers trail by 2. O'Shea comes across to the right side. Lifts that down the boards and over the Colts blue line. We'll play it to the far wing. Up through center, Jeffrey Stedman to Andrade. He lifts that to Kelly, who brings it over the left wing. Kelly across to Felix. Felix steps around the D. Andrade with the shot off the blocker and over the net. Colts clear that up right or left side, all the way down for icing. Flyers just can't seem to buy a goal here. 2:53 to go in the period. Akey in for the faceoff. Loose puck, swiped at by the Colts. Akey picks up the loose puck in the far corner, tries to cut to the net. That knocked off the stick. Colts bring it to the near corner. Up to the half boards. Roche pinching, keeps it in. DeCamillis there. Colts clear it up through center. Hunter turns it around, brings it back in over the blue line. Hunter cuts across, shot off the blocker and missed just wide. Colts in the far corner. They'll play it behind the net to the near side. Colts up through center and over the Flyers blue line to the far side. Drop there. The defense sends it around the wing to the near corner. Roche and Akey. Akey up to DeCamillis at the blue line. Colts changing. Loose puck. Colts on it. Shot into the glove of Dittman and held for the whistle. Nickel in for the face-off. On back by the Colts to the blue line. They'll play it across to the near side. Shot through traffic. Tips in front. Jeffrey Stedman sends it to the corner. Bunny dumps his man. Nickel trying to drag the puck out. Centering pass goes across ice to the far side. Savory off the wing. Savory picks up the loose puck down the left side. Pass across to Lunny and over the blue line. Lunny lets the shot go off the crossbar. Comes to O'Shea at the far half boards. He sends it back in just wide of the net to Lunny on the near side. Lunny through the middle. Savory settles it down. His shot. Saved. Nickel on the rebound in the far corner. Loose puck comes to the blue line. Jeffrey Stedman with the shot. Loose puck. Cleared out of the way by the Colts to the near corner. Savory sends it out front for Nickel. Couldn't get the handle on it. Colts lay it up through center. Jeffrey Stedman at center ice sends it back into the Colts territory. They'll clear it out pretty quick. Lunny back in over the blue line. Drops it there for Andrade. Winds up, lets a shot, just missed. Lunny tries to jam it off the side of the net. Colts pick it up in the near corner. They'll play it back behind their net to the far side. Felix pressuring. Colts to the near corner. Lunny's there. He throws it out front. Andrade just missed it. Colts out over the right side, centering a pass off the glove of Andrade. I'm going to call that a hand pass. With 24 and a half seconds to go in the period. Andrade in for the faceoff. One back by the Colts. We'll send that up the left wing. For Stedman in to keep it out. Crossed away. Sorry, that was Roche. Way to Andrade. Lead pass to Felix and over the blue line. Felix shoots. Loose puck. Picked up by Andrade. He'll take it behind the net out the far side to Way. Way in deep. Shot over the net. Colts on the rebound at the half boards, and that does it for the second period. Colts scored twice in the first or second period to make it a 2-0. Colts win it forward in over the Flyers blue line. Way to Felix. Misfired. Tries to send that across to Kelly. Second effort. Does. Kelly picks it up over the left wing. At the half boards. To Way at the point. He turns and fires wide of the net. Felix pressuring. Colts off the wing. To the far half boards. Roche at the blue line keeps it in. Gets it to Felix. Centering attempt. Back to Roche. Felix in the far corner. Trying to battle it out. Andrade steps in to help. Andrade gets the puck to the half boards. Colts chip that up to center ice. Way off the wing. Dumps it hard down the boards. Flyers are still offside. Colts in deep behind their net. They'll pass it up the right side. Shot or pass blocked by Kelly. Andrade on the puck at the half boards. Andrade chips it behind the net to the far corner for Felix. Felix tried to play it back. Lost his balance. Colts to the far half boards. Passed up through the middle. Roche with a good check. Felix overskates the puck. Colts collide at center ice. Roche with the puck back in the Flyers end. He'll send it off the wing for Hunter. Lead pass for Kelly. Kelly steps around the D. Gets a shot off. Deflected. Goes to the near corner. Hunter lays it through the crease to Way at the far half boards. Wade, Akey, under pressure. Akey gets a shot off, tipped by Kelly just over the net. Hunter in the corner, up to O'Shea at the point. O'Shea throws it on net. Bounce just in front. Colts goaltender kicks it to the corner. Out front, Akey is tied up a little in too tight. Colts out the left side. Way swipes at it. The Colts play it around him. Colts in over the left wing. Thrown on net. Dittman kicks that to the far corner for Akey, who plays it around the boards. Shot blocked by DeCamillis. O'Shea chips out to center ice. Colts back in over the Flyers blue line. Akey strips it. Lay it across to Way on the near wing. Way up to Hunter at center ice. Hunter across to DeCamillis and over the blue line. DeCamillis in over, tries to split the D. Akey with the shot. Deflected wide, thrown out front by DeCamillis. Flyers, all three forwards were behind the goal line. Colts in over the Flyers blue line down the left side. Centering pass, tipped. Dittman scoops it out, and the Flyers clear the puck to the far half boards. Colts send it back in around behind the net. O'Shea up the near wing to the blue line. Back to O'Shea, he fires it to the corner. Jeffrey Stedman to Nickel. Nickel, lead pass for DeCamillis, who gives it to Lunny. Lunny through center and over the right side. Lunny walks in, shot off the blocker, off the glove story, and over the net. Lunny battling in the near corner with Savory. Lunny comes off with it. Up to Jeffrey Stedman at the point. He winds up, fired wide of the net. Colts passed up through center. Jeffrey Stedman stops out at the Flyers blue line, gets it to Lunny, to Nickel. Nickel in over the blue line. Splits the D to the near side. Shot from a steep angle. Just missed. And the Colts on it in the far corner with 11.5 minutes to go in the period. Colts. Lead pass up through center. Roche on his man. Ties him up. Roche to Way in his feet. Back to Roche. He'll clear it off the right side. Up the center. Colts passing the puck around the neutral zone. It's the Flyers change. Colts up the left side. Played in over the blue line to the near side. Way winding up. That wasn't very bright. Flyers penalty, number 14, Austin Way. Played to the point, shot through traffic, tipped just wide of the net. Colts on the rebound in the near corner. They'll play that up to the blue line. Cross to the opposite point. Colts walk in, shot. That one missed wide. Rebound all the way to the near point. Colts off the boards. O'Shea pressuring. Colts at the far blue line. Shot through traffic. Saved there by Dittman, and Jeffrey Stedman clears the puck out of the way. Colts back in deep, shot. Loose puck off the side of the net. Rebound. Loved by Dittman for the whistle. .10:13 to go in the period. A minute 23 to go on the Flyers penalty. Akey in for the faceoff. At that, the referee skates. Colts come up with a quick shot. Dittman kicked that to the far corner. Colts right behind the net. Jeffrey Stedman sends it to the near side. O'Shea pressuring. Colts with the loose puck. Akey turns and fires that down the ice. Kelly in pressuring. Colts pass that up to the blue line. Just past Akey. Colts pick it up at center ice. Three wide. Colts in over the blue line. Cutting back towards the middle. Loose puck cleared out of the way by Savory. Kelly picks up the loose puck. And over the Colts blue line. Lets the shot go. Loose puck. Dove on by the Colts goaltender. .9:28 to go in the period. Akey in for the faceoff. Akey won the draw back. Colts are on it. They'll turn and fire that down the ice. Not quite enough to get icing. Colts have it at the Flyers blue line. Kelly doing everything he can to keep it out of the zone. Colts from center ice. Fire it on net. Roche back to collect it. Kicks it to the near half boards. Colts out front. Shot. Missed wide. Rebound. Comes out front. Roche clears that one out of the way. Dittman with a Colts player all over him in the crease. Roche up to Akey at the blue line. Kelly picks it up at center ice. Way. Akey in for the faceoff. Wins that back to Jeffrey Stedman. Across to O'Shea. O'Shea. Stop there. Hunter on the puck. Gets it to Akey at center ice. Akey in over the right side. Under pressure. DeCamillis chips a little bit further down the far half boards. DeCamillis to the corner. He'll pick it up behind the net and bring it to the near side. DeCamillis to O'Shea at the point. O'Shea throws it towards the net. Kicked wide by the goaltender. Hunter to the far corner. Colts shovel it back behind their net, behind the goal line. Colts up to the half boards. Tipped up to center ice, down the right side. Right up and out of play. Face-off just outside the Flyers zone. Nickel gets it to Jeffrey Stedman across to Savory. Savory gets tangled up. O'Shea battles to clear the puck. Savory sends it up to center ice. Colts back at their own blue line. They'll send it down the left side and dump it into the Flyers territory. O'Shea back to pick it up off the wing for Savory. He gets cut off. Colts dump it in from the blue line. Dittman kicks it to the corner. Savory up to center ice, out of Lenny's reach. Colts back in over the Flyers blue line, half a mile offside. 7:23 to go in the period. Andretti in for the faceoff for the Flyers. One back by the Colts. Felix pressuring, hops over Roche's stick and goes to the far corner of the Flyers territory. Roche up the wing to Felix. Felix able to pass to Kelly through center. Kelly and Andretti down the wing. Kelly gets good back check by the Colts. Doesn't get the shot off. Felix pressuring. Colts bring it back the other direction through center. In over the Flyers blue line. Way steering his man to the outside. Shot through the crease. Goes to the far point. Pressured. Felix to Andretti. Kicks it up to his stick. Andretti down the right side across center. He'll fire it in the Colts end. Behind the net to the near corner. Felix wins that battle. Tries to come out of the boards with it. Apparently that's not tripping. Way at the blue line. Colts kick it down the right side and over the Flyers blue line. Centering attempt. Picked up by Kelly. Kelly up the left side. Back to Kelly at the blue line. Andretti sends it across ice. Colts chip it back to center. And in over the left wing of the Flyers territory. Cutting to the middle. Shot out of Dittman's reach to the near boards. Hunter to Way in the corner. Way lifts it over the glass. And just missed her. Akey in for the faceoff. One back by the Colts to the blue line. Hunter pressuring. DeCamillis following. Had that one on his backhand shot. Dittman makes the save. Rebound. Cleared out of the way. The Colts with another one. DeCamillis lead pass to Hunter. Hunter through center ice. He'll cut across to the right side. Hunter hits the brakes in the far corner. Off the wing to Jeffrey Stedman at the point. Back in for Hunter. He's centering pass. Picked off by the Colts. They'll play that up through the center. Hunter turns it around. And pressure over Akey. And on the forecheck, Colts down the right side and over the Flyers blue line. O'Shea steers his man to the far near corner. Holds him there. DeCamillis steps in. Colts pull the puck out. Hits the brakes and sends it back behind the Flyers goal. Out front, One-timer missed. Camillus turns and fires that down for icing. The Flyers are going to go change. Just under 5 minutes to go in the period. Nickel steps in for the face-off. Wins that back to Roche in the far corner. He'll play it around behind the net to the half-boards. Colts strip it. Throw it out front. Lunny on the loose puck. He'll skate it out of the zone. Over the Colts blue line. Splits the D. Lunny backhands through the crease and out the far side. Colts along the far wing. Nickel pressuring. Roche at center ice. Sends it across the way. Way turns it around the other way, down the left wing. In over the blue line, fires. Missed wide. And the Colts play the puck to the far corner. Lunny pulls it off the boards. Tries to center it. Colts pick it up. And they'll send that down the left wing, in over the Flyers blue line. Icing waved off. Colts in the far corner. Colts step around one, send it out the middle. Quick shot. Top corner, and it's in. Over 4 minutes to go in the third period. Andrade in for the faceoff. Wins that back. Kelly backhands that to the Colts blue line. They'll turn it around. Colts up the left side. Andrade with a good back check. Slows him down to the blue line, but they'll chip it in anyway. Jeffrey Stedman to the corner. To Felix at the far half boards. Felix is going to the box for that one. Flyers penalty. He's out. So Felix is out of the game. Lunny serving his penalty for him. Don't know about that call. Andrade in for the faceoff. Colts win the faceoff. O'Shea on the loose puck shovels it down the right side. Colts bring it out of the zone to their own blue line. Savory pressuring. Sorry, Kelly pressuring. Dumped on net. Dittman covers that for the whistle. Andrade on the draw. One back by the Colts. Quick shot. Missed wide. Rebound goes to the far half boards. Kelly pressuring. Colts dumping into the far corner. O'Shea on his man. Holds the puck there. Kelly battling in the corner with O'Shea. Colts come up with it. Played back to the point. And they'll dump that around the boards behind the Flyers net. Colts in deep, thrown out front. And Drady got a piece to clear it out of the way, but Colts shot missed wide. Kelly pins his man along the far boards. O'Shea clears it to the half boards, dumped on net. Doesn't make it. Colts with possession up the near half boards. Played it back into the corner. Jeffrey Stedman fires that to the blue line, but not out. Shot blocked by Kelly. Still in the Flyers territory. Dittman jumps on the puck for the whistle. 38 seconds to go on the penalty. Akey in for the faceoff. Run back by the Colts. Hunter almost stripped it out of there. Way pressuring. Colts at the far half boards. Thrown on net. Dittman with the kick save. Hunter just overskated it at the near half boards. Hunter clears it to the blue line and out up to center. Akey reached for it, but not quite enough. Roche back in the far corner. 10 seconds to go on the Flyers penalty. To Way. Misplay. Colts pick it up in the near side. Colts up to the top of the zone. Akey pressures his man out of the zone. Colts back in over the Flyers left side. 5-on-5 shot. Tip. Back up the left side. Hunter to Way. Way with some room. Winds up. Fires wide for icing. That'll bring the faceoff back in the Flyers zone with 1:08 to go in the period. Nickel in for the faceoff. Gets that to O'Shea, who plays it off the wing to the blue line. The Colts dump it around the boards to the far near corner. O'Shea holds it behind the net. Jeffrey Stedman steps in with Nickel. Nickel comes up with the puck. Lead pass for Lunny down the left side. Lunny out over the blue line. Lunny cuts back towards the middle. Loose puck. Nickel and DeCamillis both reach for it. Colts come up with it and they'll clear the zone. Lunny stops him at center. Backhand pass to Nickel in over the right wing. Nickel to the corner. 30 seconds to go. Nickel behind the Colts goal. He gets pushed off of it. Colts around the wing to the half boards. Passed up out of their blue line. Stopped there by Jeffrey Stedman. Colts get a handle on it and dump it in behind the Flyers goal. O'Shea to the near corner. 10 seconds to go. It's held along the corner. Lunny comes up with it. And that'll do it for the game.